Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 27th. We want to highlight a piece of good news for the farmed salmon industry today. The environmentalists' war on farmed salmon seems to be abating. Our news today is that Monterey Bay Aquarium has put farmed salmon as a good alternative on its seafood list for the first time. This came about through Verlasso salmon, which applied for Monterey to raise its rating. But in doing so, Monterey also acknowledged the huge improvement that has taken place in the global salmon industry. For example, using data from Skettering, use of feed, the fish-in, fish-out ratio on farmed salmon, which has been the key issues for environmentalists seeking improvements, has declined over 50% in just 7 years. In 2004, it was true that ratio was around a little over 4 pounds of fish to 1 pound of salmon. In 2011, that had fallen to about 2 pounds of fish to 1 pound of salmon. This is because salmon still need fish oil as a supplement in their diet. By using fish trimmings and fish waste from fillet processing and sources of fish meal that are not from wild harvest fisheries, and also by improving diet, it's possible to get that number even lower. And Verlasso, by using a genetically modified source of omega-3, gets that down to about 1.3 pounds of wild fish per pound of farmed salmon. But the larger issue here is that the industry as a whole has made huge improvements, and the environmental community is beginning to recognize this. We used to write continuously about the ways in which some of these major foundations and the organizations they supported in BC would try to undermine public perceptions of farmed salmon. That thing seems to be fading, and particularly as the salmon industry gets more and more BAP or GAA certification for best aquaculture practices, plus a number of the major Norwegian companies have made a big commitment to ASC and aquaculture stewardship certification. It's not the certifications that are driving this. The certifications are kind of the recognition that the salmon industry's practices in terms of density, in terms of water quality, in terms of waste management, feed use, antibiotic use, have really been on an amazingly improving trajectory. And when Monterey comes around and recognizes this and opens the door wide for other salmon companies who want to pay to have their practices reviewed, it's a sign that things have changed. I think a very welcome one. In Lexington, Mass., this is John Sack.